Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be looking at the group raids. For the group raids, I'm going to give out some general tips and advice. So the one I'm doing right now, I'm actually doing with two people that are drastically stronger than me. It's pre-recorded, and with our setup, we have one person that can one-shot the flower extremely fast in about one minute or 60 seconds. They can take down the flower by themselves. First thing to do, find out how strong you are. Go in, attack the flower, find out how long and how many attacks each person can do. If each person can take down, say, 11 or 12 bars, then when you guys go in, have everyone attack the flower together. If you're lucky and you get a whale on your team that can take down the flower in one shot, just have them do it. That way you guys can get a head start on the golems. So I lucked out with this one. I didn't have to worry about that at all. With the golems, try and find your race specific golem if you are anything but Sliff or Sylph. So you can kind of see my formation. You'll see my formation come up again and again. I start off with Jax's Spray and Pray, followed up by Heal from Vega to keep everything alive as long as possible. I try and keep Yip in the middle to get the benefit from the archers onto the golem and or the final boss. The biggest struggle, of course, is going to come with the final boss. I took down the golem in 23 seconds. The golem's not really too much of a big deal. This is actually recorded from the last group raid event, where I'm using regular archers. I'll show you guys afterwards about a change with the archers and what I recommend for that. When it comes to selecting your race for the group raids, if you are not Sylph, I recommend that you go Sylph. If you have Sprig at a high level, 50 or above, I do recommend switching to Sylph. Even if you use Silver Archers, I don't think anything else compares. Might be able to get away with it as human. When I did this as Dwarf, I was horrible. Undead, it doesn't work super well. So maybe human might get away with it, but definitely Sylph. So here we go against the final boss for the first time. So this is important. Spray and Pray from Jax, followed by Vega Heal, of course Turtle. And then where the dragon goes, slightly to the right of it is where these little spiderlings will spawn at the beginning. So you'll see I'll start putting down a blizzard right near where Denji is, because at the 138 timer, that's when all those little spiders start popping up. This works for the first attack. This will let you take down as many bars as possible on the very first attack. You want to kill those spiders because in this first attack, this is where all of your damage is going to come out. Unless you're a super whale or if you're performing this far better than I am, then skip this whole thing. If you want to learn a couple little side note things on this, feel free to check this out. If you guys are doing stuff that I don't know about, please put it in the comment section below. Share it with the community. So for right now, I'm just spamming a bunch of skills. I should really do the Virian's artifact to heal up some stuff. Maybe I hold off and I do it. Nope, for some reason I did the resurrection. That might have been a misclick. The rally for the moral boost. So very important, the first time that you attack the final boss at the 138, 139 portion, cast Blizzard slightly to the right of it, wipe out those spiders. Here I was able to take down just over 8 bars on my first attack. You guys will see from my second, third, and possibly fourth attack that I don't do nearly as well. So I'm going in for round number 2, and I got 5 bars this time. I should have exited out. So if everyone jumps in at the same time, everything ends at the same time, then the bars for the final boss is going to vary. If you guys stagger slightly, then what will happen is the bars will display slightly different. So that's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. the bars don't come off of the final boss until the person fighting it is done with their fight and exits out. So sometimes you're better off waiting that extra split second before attacking again. That way, you have less bars to take off at the attack that you're doing. So we got it. I don't know if I go in to check the leaderboard. So we got it in 5 minutes and 24 seconds. It was our first run together. So we got that in 5 minutes and 24 seconds. It's not the best time in the world. It's not like the 2 minute ones that people are able to do. My core power, I'm at like 1800. It's nothing wild, but when selecting the troops, if you do play yourself, highly recommend using gold archers or as many as you can without totally destroying your army, and go with the Zen. So on the bottom, my head's kind of taking it up right now, but under Elite Resolve, maybe I can pull it up. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Under Elite Resolve, because of the rank 7 chakra, these troops have increased attack speed by 20% and it prevents morale from collapsing. This will keep your archers out there longer and will just provide more damage overall in the group raid. That will help you out across the board. When it comes to doing your setups, I don't like to run a bunch of melee simply because I don't like the idea of not dying on the final boss. I want to get in there, do all my damage, and then die. So for that first attack, remember, do the blizzard slightly right of the Centris for the final boss at the 1 minute 40 second mark, so 20 seconds into the battle to 23 seconds into the battle. You want to start doing the blizzards there. For that second, third, possibly fourth attack, however many times you guys need to attack, make sure that you wipe and get back into that fight as soon as possible. Also, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Let me know in the comment sections if you have any tips or tricks for this. I'm always up for learning, and let's share it with the community. Also, let me know what your time is. My time for that one, that was my first attempt, was 5 minutes and 24 seconds. No, it's really not that good for the 4-star, but it's also I'll take it. I didn't really invest too much into it. So let me know in the comment section where you're at, what you're doing, and what your time is. If you had any success with other races, please let me know. So with that, guys, have a wonderful day. Good luck in the group raids, and get that stuff for the chakra.